Hey, metalheads, welcome in. It is First Look. I'm your host, Steve Buzzard. Hope you have been enjoying this new segment that has kind of been out of the gates for a few weeks now, and we're very excited because the band that we're going to bring you today, Lorna Shore, I have already done a first look on the Pain Remains Part 1. Here we are, though, with The Pain Remains Part 3, and you may be asking, well, what about Part 2? I did not catch Part 2, and so I want to give you full disclosure coming in. As we know with First Look, my producer, and now some of you guys are suggesting songs, which is great. Keep that up. I love that because we're going to start instituting some videos that you guys suggest. And of course, we'll give you a shout out. But primarily, it's been my producer, Michael Kenobi, who, by the way, is an aficionado of heavy metal. And there's so many genres of heavy metal. So I usually don't know the band, don't know the song, haven't seen the video, right? I really want that true, authentic reaction when I watch the video and then disclose it for you, okay? So the reason Part 2 is not in, and you know, my producer Michael didn't know this, is it, remember I talked about that kind of over the line? Well, it kind of went over the line, okay? The guy committed suicide and it was very graphic and I didn't like it and I didn't feel comfortable with it. I know it's a part of the video and stuff, but I did reach out to Mike and I said, you know what, we're not going to do this video. So here we are with Part 3, and Michael convinced me. He's all, hey, listen, a longer song, it's going to bring it all together, and let's give it a shot. And I said, you know what? I trust you because we had our kind of discussion with, you know, kind of what is, you know, in front of the line and over the line. So we're going to try to stay in front of the line because the main thing with doing the first look is I want it to be fun, okay? And I think so far, we've definitely had fun. Hopefully you've had fun enjoying the videos. Now, the cool thing about the Lorna Shore is now with Pain Remains 3, I know the band. I kind of have an idea. Actually, I do have an idea of the storyline. I have an idea of the song and what the sound is, okay? So this is a little bit different in that sense, okay? But how is this one going to conclude? Because to me, this is pretty interesting and unique that you get a song that is a 3-part story, right? Pretty cool, okay? All right, let's get to it. Okay, so obviously I know this is the guy, right? Committed suicide. That was terrible. It's because of the death of his wife, if you remember from Part 1. Lorna Shore did a great job in terms of production. I mean, this is truly like a mini movie, right? Okay, Pain Remains, Part 3. Where are we going from here? I mean, they're both dead, by the way. That's, in a sea of fire. Okay. Does he wake up? Nah. I mean, the buildup is great, right? Like, how is this going to look in concert? Little eerie. Survive. Oh goodness, okay, this is interesting. Okay, I'm going to stop it for just, that's a great freeze frame right there. I got to stop it for just a moment because I just realized this. You know, I just did Heavy Metal Thunder, Slipknot's new album, And I realized, because I've been listening to it more, you know what a big piece of it is for me? I don't know about you. I'm sure a lot of people share the same thing I'm about to say. Obviously, I don't know the lyrics. Okay. I know what the storyline is, but when I get the lyrics to the song, I think it is kind of part of that experience of bringing everything together. So right now, I'm kind of in this state of, oh, okay, I've seen Lorna Shore. I get it. I'm not so much in that surprise state of like, oh, wow, this is incredible kind of thing. So just so you know, if you're looking at my like facial gestures and body language, that's kind of where I'm at right now, going, man, I wish I had the lyrics to this to try to bring it all together. But I'm going to let the video try to tell the story. I am getting that part. You know, I have noticed there's a lot of fire. There's a lot of fire, but that's kind of the name of the song. It's The Pain Remains Part 3, Into the Fire. Again, I'm sorry I'm not giving this more. I'm kind of just letting this like play out. I am curious of what the ending is going to be. So that part, I think, will be the surprising part. Again, this is probably not a true, authentic first look because I know the band, I know the song, I know the look, I know the feel, I know the storyline. Here we go. I like that. Okay, that's my favorite part of the song so far. Ooh. He's gonna light it up. Light it up! have to say, that was a great segment of music right there. From about that 440 to, that mark right there. Okay, I think I can predict what's going to happen. Surprise me. I don't know. Maybe I'll get a surprise here. Very cathedral-like, right? Again, I want to give credit. I think the video is well done. The video is well done. I think I've seen that shot, though, a lot. Yeah, I would not be sleeping in the house. Wow, we're already at 7 minutes. Okay, so obviously this has got to be a big finish, right? Let's go. Maybe, maybe not. What are we doing? Here it comes. And listen, message within the song. Listen, we all deal with stuff like this differently. I get it. Man. Yeah, definitely touched the emotional heartstrings, no doubt about it. Well done. I would love to see how this plays out in concerts. Like, do you play all three parts? Do you break it up? Because if you put them all together, you're talking about a 20-minute song. Which, again, is very rare in heavy metal. So whether this is a personal experience or not, Lorna Shore, I'm just going to say, well done. Well done. And I got to give kudos to my producer, Michael. He did hit it on the head. This is a good way to close it up. Beautifully done. Wow. Just take us on out. There you go. House burnt down to the ground. Now, I'm not sure if he was in it, but if he was, wow. Yeah, it just kind of leaves you, right? Like, see, when I look at songs like that, I'm like, okay, how does that translate in a concert feel? And that's very interesting to me. Lorna Shore, I'm down with. I can't remember the rating that I gave the first one, but I'm going to give this one about a similar. I think it was like 8.6. I'm feeling good about 8.6. It's right in there. A good job. Okay, so Lorna Shore, thumbs up. We'll see if part 3 gets as popular as part 1. Definitely part 1 blew me out of the water because it was my first time seeing this. So I guess you can almost, in a way, say this is the third look at Lorna Shore. That's going to do it for First Look Heavy Metal Thunder. I'm Steve Buzzard. Rock